What are you doing, Best Buy, delaying everybody's pre-orders? You've been hanging around that Amazon kid too much. He's getting to be a bad influence on you.
And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. And it's Blues Day Tuesday once again. This morning everyone's a little upset. Their Justice League Steelbooks seems like they've all been delayed. I think I was starting to see a little crowd forming outside Best Buy with pitchforks and torches. It's actually not that funny. I really hate that they do this to us, you know. I don't know what the situation was today with Best Buy and the Justice League Steelbook. You know, this whole business of pre-ordering things, and just when you think that you're going to get it, when Tuesday comes around, you get that dreaded email that tells you it's been delayed. Amazon has been doing this to me for so long. I mean, it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Right now I'm still waiting on my copy of Bugsy Malone. And that wasn't even a big release. I mean, it was a Paramount Presents, but you know, it wasn't like a huge release like Justice League. But, you know, I ordered like that one back on August 6th. It's been out for 2 weeks now, and I'm still not supposed to get it until, they say the earliest is September 10th. But they gave me a window of September 10th to the 17th. Gee, thanks, Amazon. There just needs to be like more transparency about it, you know? If you only have X number of copies, then stop letting people pre-order with the expectations that they're going to get it on delivery day, on the new release day. I mean, you could keep the pre-order button up there, but you know, start notifying people, hey, you're going to be waiting on this one, because it's happened to me time and time again, and you know, I'm not ordering last minute. I'm not doing it 2 or 3 days before. I'm doing it, you know, 2-3 weeks before. It makes getting the steelbooks and things really difficult. You know, I didn't pre-order the Justice League steelbook. I was fine with getting the slipcover on that one. And thankfully, I was able to get a hold of a copy of The Thing on steelbook. I waited till this morning, and as soon as, you know, I saw that it was available for in-store pickup, there was just 2 copies left, and I jumped on it and grabbed one of them. And for me, my Best Buy is about 45 minutes away. So, you know, after working, you know, a 10-hour shift and shooting this video this morning, you know, I'm going to run out and grab those pre-ordered movies that I got. Makes for a really long day. But, you know, that's really the only way to get them. No one else was carrying The Thing or people are carrying Justice League. No one was. I checked on Walmart, I checked on Target, neither one are carrying The Thing on 4K. They're shipping it, but no one had it in stores, at least not according to the website. Maybe they're there, I don't know. I'll be interested to see some of the people's, you know, Tuesday Blu-ray hunts, to see what turns up in stores at some of these places. Well, anyway, I guess that's the end of my rant. Well, anyway, I saw a little bump in my subscribers yesterday, so anyone who subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing, and you know, I'm glad to have you on board. If you like talking physical media, if you like collectibles, if you like movie news, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave a comment about anything you want to that we talk about today in the comment section below. It really helps out. So before we get to what came out today, let's talk about a couple of pre-orders that kind of got me excited this week. So the Warner Archive Collection is putting out Night Shift. It's an older comedy, a 1982 comedy that stars Michael Keaton. Clint Howard's in it. Henry Winkler, the Fonz. Shelley Long's in it. She plays a prostitute. I remember it being really funny, so I hope it holds up. And that comes out October 5th, and it's going for $22. That price might come down though, I think. Kino Lorber is putting out Crybaby on 4K. No release date on this one yet. You know, this was it's an older film too. It's got, you know, a younger Johnny Depp in it, and yeah, it's a kind of an unusual movie in a way. You know, it's a John Waters film, but I remember liking it quite a bit, and so, you know, I know it's really popular. I don't love it as much as some of those people. I mean, it does seem to have a cult following, but yeah, I liked it. It was good. And an interesting title that I haven't heard anyone talk about. I don't even know if it's a real thing or not, but Rob Zombie's 31. No one talks about that movie very much, and when I was looking around on Target's website last night, trying to see, you know, what movies that they would have in stores for, you know, today, I happened to come across a pre-order for 31. It's a Target exclusive steelbook. I mean, it looks really cool, you know, with the clear slip. You know, 31 I thought was a really good movie. I don't know how many people have seen it because people really don't talk about it much. It's kind of like The Running Man in a way. It's like almost like a horror game show, you know, where the contestants are, you know, running from their lives from these killers. But I remember it being pretty good. I mean, I own it. I have a copy of it, but I was just really shocked to see that, and I thought, you know, I'd stick it up here, and, you know, if anyone knows anything about it, let me know in the comments below. But it looks like an awesome, you know, steelbook. It'd be cool to pick up maybe. There was no release date on it, but, you know, it's available for pre-order. And there was a handful of other things, you know, that Middle-earth collection was pushed back to the 26th. It was supposed to come out earlier in the month of October, but, you know, it's pushed back to October 26th, which is kind of a good thing, as there was so much coming out on, you know, around the 5th that, whew, you know, we needed a little break. As much as I'd like to, you know, watch it as soon as I could, I don't mind it coming at the end of October. It might be a fun November watch. And the movie Old is coming out on October 19th. It's going to be available in 4K as well as Blu-ray. And yeah, I mean, that's probably one I'll pick up as well. A couple of rumored releases that I got pretty excited for. You know, that we'd be getting 4Ks of The Karate Kid 2 and 3. You know, the first one already has a 4K. And yeah, I mean, this makes sense. I'm glad to see that, you know, they're doing some sequels finally. I'm, you know, getting a little tired of just doing, you know, part 1 and then nothing else gets a 4K treatment. Yeah, but I thought this was great news. I'm, you know, big fan of the Karate Kid series, big fan of Cobra Kai. Glad to see, you know, these come to 4K. That's awesome. December sounds like it'd be a perfect time to do it. Count me in. Sweep the leg, Johnny. And now this is normally when I would show you guys what all I picked up this week. Unfortunately, this week, I haven't picked up anything just yet. As of recording this video, I haven't. I got everything pre-ordered at Best Buy, and it's about a 45-minute trip for me. So I gotta do some driving. And you know, I just got off work last night and shooting this video. So yeah, it's not gonna make this video. But I'm thinking about putting out a video tomorrow. I'm going to shoot a little bit of my shopping trip inside of Best Buy. There's also an FYE like right next door. So I'm thinking about hitting up those two stores and just see if there's anything else I wanted to pick up. But so for those of you who like to see what I picked up, I am sorry that I couldn't show you anything. But you know, you'll at least get that bonus video tomorrow of a little shopping trip, so make sure you watch that one. Of course, we covered everything that came out today last week on the show, real quick, I'll just hit a few of the highlights that did come out this week. Well, probably the biggest release of the week, might be a tie or 1A, 1B, and that was The Thing 4K coming at you with a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, and then there's just a 4K slipcover edition, and then Justice League, getting the Snyder Cut, getting the 4K treatment, all 4+ hours. And that had a Steelbook that is, long sold out. So if you were able to get one, congratulations. A lot of you who even ordered it didn't get it, so that sucks. But we talked about that earlier. But at least the slipcovers, are in a lot of the stores, and they are available. So you should be able to go pick those up. A couple Alfred Hitchcock movies, Vertigo and Rear Window, got standard slipcover standalone editions. Of course, there was that big 4-pack that came out last year that people picked up, and there's some steelbooks that came out for both those movies. Both those are on 4K. And we had the Star Trek movies, the first 4 on 4K. And 3 movies that I didn't mention last week, that I don't think they were on the list last week, I didn't know about them, is Flight of the Navigator, Watcher in the Woods, and Something Wicked This Way Comes. Those are all 3 classic Disney movies. And it's their first time on Blu-ray, and they're coming. They're Disney Movie Club exclusives, so I think I'm definitely going to be picking those up. I remember liking all 3 of those movies, quite a bit. It's been a while since I've seen them. I've seen Flight of the Navigator a bunch of times though. So let me know down in the comments what all you guys picked up, and did you get screwed over by the delay? A lot of people did. Really feel bad for those people. It's been done to me so many times. And just in case you were wondering how many more days until Halloween, Sam tells us it's 54 days. But who's counting? Alright, boys and girls, because this is a forward-thinking channel here at Side Hustle Cinema, we're going to talk about everything that comes out next week on August 14th, when I see you next Tuesday. Well, this week was amazing, and next week looks like it's going to be just about as amazing as this week. A lot of great stuff coming out. Another fun weekend to talk. Exciting. Good stuff. Probably the biggest release of the week. Well, for me it's Shawshank Redemption, but for most people the biggest movie of the week is probably going to be Black Widow. And this one is getting, a 4K Steelbook from Best Buy. It's getting the standard 4K slipcover. It's getting the Blu-ray. It's getting a Target Digibook. So you can buy them all, buy one. Probably no chance of that one selling out. You'll find it in some form or another. I gotta say though, I'm the Blu-ray on this one with that red case. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging that one more than some of the others. Arrow Video is releasing Cold War Creatures. That's 4 films from Sam Katzman. Sounds like some B-movie goodness. The Warner Archive Collection is putting out Santa Fe Trail on Blu-ray. Warner Brothers is putting out Mara Vistown on Blu-ray. I guess that's the first season. Shout Factory is also putting out Paranorman on Blu-ray, as well as Kobo and the Two Strings on Blu-ray. Kino Lorber is putting out Arabesque on Blu-ray. Arrow Video is putting out Death Screams on Blu-ray, and it also looks like there's a limited edition, special slipcover edition available as well. Criterion is putting out Mona Lisa on Blu-ray. Paramount Pictures is putting out Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters on 4K. Lionsgate Films is putting out Zola on Blu-ray. Vertical Entertainment is putting out Out for Death on Blu-ray, This is another Bruce Willis movie. How many movies does this guy make? He's definitely going quantity over quality. Remember when Bruce Willis was a star? Hey, at least he's working. Sony Pictures is putting out Walk on the Wild Side on Blu-ray. Lionsgate Films is putting out Catch the Bullet on Blu-ray. Epic Pictures is putting out Howling Village on Blu-ray. And I looked into this one. I saw something about it on Bloody Disgusting. And this one actually looks pretty good. You know, the spooky season is here. There's a lot of stuff to pick up anyway, but, you know, if you're looking at something, maybe look into this one. Epic Pictures, not a big company, you know, we can show them some love. Might be worth a pickup. Kino Lorber's putting out some titles on Blu-ray. They're putting out Bluebeard, Rafifi in Paris, and Blue Panther. Shout Factory is putting out Hunters and Masquerade on Blu-ray. Code Red is putting out The French Conspiracy on Blu-ray. Sony Pictures is putting out The Human Factor on Blu-ray. Magnolia Pictures is putting out Censor on Blu-ray. Wellgo USA is putting out Crazy Fist. And RLJE is putting out Eli Roth's History of Horror Season 2. And if you haven't checked this show out, it's a really good show. Season 1 broke everything down into different categories, like they had zombies and slashers, cursed films, just different things. A lot of good information. You know, just a lot of recommendations. Everyone will get something out of it. I highly recommend it. It's a great series. So it looks like a pretty good week next week. Probably the ones I'm most looking forward to are Alone in the Dark, you know, from Scream Factory, and Shawshank Redemption. I don't think I'm going to be day one on Black Widow. For me, it might be a, you know, wait for the sale kind of situation. So that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, have fun, and keep watching those movies, and I'll see you next Tuesday.